Hello everyone. I do hope that you can see me live right now, okay? Due to some technical issues, so therefore I have to use my phone to go live, okay? So yeah, and on and off I might need to refer to my notes because I don't have my presentation slide with me today, okay? So again, today my name is Grace. I'm your mind body eating coach, and today we are on our episode, I think 54, yes. And today I'm going to share with you 5 healthy habits that naturally thin people do, okay? So are you actually one of the naturally thin people? So type in yes for me if you are one of them. And for me, myself, right, I don't think I'm a naturally thin people because I was once quite chubby and I was once like more than 10 kgs heavier than now, okay? So without further ado, let's start with the 5 habits itself. The first thing is that, how naturally thin people, they don't diet, okay? So reason being is that, if you go on diet, okay, so you eventually kind of like restrict yourself, and it will actually cause things like getting worse. You are going for binge eating, and some eating disorders might actually coming up as well. So what they do over here, if let's say they don't diet, they actually follow the BAM principles that I think I shared earlier on in our earlier episode. So B is actually stand for balanced, go for balanced eating, okay? So A is stand for assortment, as in you are going to have a mixture of the macronutrients together, things like carbs, protein, and fat as well. And the third one is moderation. When it comes to moderation, which means you just go for a moderation of portion itself, listen to your bodies, okay? So that is the first one, which is naturally thin people that don't diet, okay? So the second thing over here is that the second tips over here is that naturally thin people that eat real food, okay? Real food, which means the food without any food label. So if happen that you are one of them who tend to grab some food from the supermarket itself, right? When you actually refer to the food label itself, you can just train yourself to try to refer to the food ingredients itself, because we know that nowadays food manufacturers are a little bit tricky. They will try to add on some sugar or butter or fat into the product itself, so therefore it is not healthy, okay? I have to be fast because my phone is running out of battery, okay? So that is tips number 2. So tips number 3 is talking about they eventually be their own chef, okay? They cook their own food, they prepare their own food itself. We all know that if you cook by yourself, your food tend to be fresh, and then of course it's much more healthier, okay? So when you cook by yourself, then you eventually kind of like apparently you are more aware of the nutrition itself, okay? So third is that cook, okay? So and then the fourth one is that exercise, okay? Normally this is based on one of the research, okay? People who are naturally thin, they exercise like 5 to 7 times in a week. So that they do a mixture of the exercise like strength training, a cardio exercise, okay? So that is a tips number 4. And tip number 5 is talking about that listen to their own bodies. And earlier on, I also talked about things like hunger fullness skill inside our body itself. So this is our inner wisdom that we eventually born with it. So naturally thin people, they will know when to eat when they are really they are actually really hungry, and when to stop when they have the enough food itself. So again, let me repeat the 5 tips over here. First is that naturally thin people, they don't diet. And then secondly, they eat real food. And the third one is that they cook. And the fourth one is they exercise. And the last but not least is they listen to their inners, or they listen to their inner bodies, okay? So with that, I'm going to see you tomorrow.